Well, hi everyone. Long time no see. I haven't filmed in this vlog, in this channel, in a really, really long time. And I've been thinking about coming back to this channel a lot and just kind of giving you guys an update on just my SLPA life in general, where I'm at. As you can see, currently in the car. However, I don't work doing in-homes. By the way, if you guys are new here, my name is Geraldine and I make videos all about SLPA. I don't even know what I do in this vlog, in this channel anymore, because it's changed so much since being on this channel. So as far as this week goes, or as far as today goes, I'm just gonna vlog my life and just see what I capture, and then I guess I'll just name my vlog based on what I end up capturing for today. But just to give you guys a little bit of an update, I don't do in-home sessions anymore. I am now in a school, and I've been working in a school for about 2 years, and I love the schools. I don't think I could ever go back doing in-homes ever again. I love the school schedule. We just got off from spring break, and today is our first day back from spring break. And yeah, I just really, really love working in the schools. I love how quick it is. I love my supervisors. I love how much more, I love that I don't have to go in and out of my car all day long. I like the fact that I'm using less of my gas, especially now that gas is so expensive. I can't even imagine doing in-homes and wasting as much gas as I do just even driving to and from school, to and from work. So yeah, I'm gonna be driving to work right now. I just dropped everybody off, but we're gonna head on over to work. I don't think I'll be able to bring my camera, but I will film on my phone today. So let's go to work. I just made it inside the classroom. Nobody's in just yet, but the way it's set up is that I have my own side. My supervisors have the other side of this wall, and then right next to me. But I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a haul. I accumulated some stuff over spring break. Mostly it's books. Went to a thrift store and found a bunch of good, nice books. So I'm going to give you guys the books haul that I got for my little library that I will show you guys in a bit of how it looks. So, first one is Good Dog Carl. This is a picture book, which I like because then the kids come up with their own stories. So you could a lot on just picture books itself. But if you take a mouse to the movies, it's very Christmassy, and I love like themed books. Happy Easter Mouse, which obviously Easter just passed, but it'll be good for next year. I found this one in a little library. This is called Milk and Cookies. She's a really cute illustrated books. Like, I love the illustration on this. It's just very simple. It's clear. I like it a lot. Froggy Goes to School. Kids love Froggy. I love Froggy. It's so entertaining. So I have that one. I got this one. This is called The Mitten. My other supervisor has the same exact book, and I really liked it, so I found it. And then I got this book. It's called Zoomer. It just looks like a really nice, sweet book. It's about a dog. Yeah. And it just looked really sweet. And last but not least, I have the Pumpkin Pouch, which obviously is going to be for fall. But I really liked it. I wanted more themed type books. Okay, so this clip is going to look really weird, but I had to kind of change the filter on this just because this binder has obviously important information, HIPAA like it has things that if I were to show on camera, I would lose my license, okay? I would violate HIPAA if I were to reveal anything that's going on in this binder. So these are just the goals that the kids are working on and me lesson planning for the day. My supervisor also ended up showing up, so I had to end the last clip. So that's why I abruptly just like clicked stop and I just started to plan. So for this specific days on my Mondays, it is super freaking easy. It's just a bunch of art kids and some language kids. So, and a lot of them are on the verge of like graduating. So we're doing a lot of conversational stuff, working on the books that I just showed you. We did a lot with my books, but it was a really fun and easy day. As we progress throughout the week, then it becomes increasingly hard. It becomes harder and harder as we move throughout our week because on my Thursdays, instead of me starting off at 9, I start at 8:30, which means I kind of walk in and I clock in at 8. So I hit the ground running as soon as it turns 8, like as soon as it's 8 o'clock, as soon as I like clock into work, I'm like lesson planning, and as soon as 8:30 hits, I am back to back to back until basically lunchtime, which my lunchtime is at 12. So I'm picking up, dropping off, picking up, dropping off. I have a very, very small window of time to lesson plan, to relax, to get everything ready. I have to just be quick on my feet, trying to get this going, trying to get my lessons plan going, trying to pick up the kids and making sure that I'm on track for time because you have to time manage in a school. So, but I honestly wouldn't trade it for the world. So this next clip is me showing you my little miniature library and me organizing it. So I have my kind of like preschool books where they're like the bulky ones. And then I have my little flimsy paperback books, which is what I'm putting in here. And then I have my hardcover books. So my goal is to try to increase my library, even though books are such an amazing tool to use in therapy. It's not something that I also rely on heavily, but I do want to just grow my library, grow my materials in general. I just like, as I look at my shelves are so bare because I have such minimal materials. So I just want to increase my materials, especially if I'm gonna go into grad school and get my master's degree. So this is me during the time before I start at 9. So I check on my emails, I check up on whatever I feel like checking up on. I think at some point I started scrolling on Pinterest because, like I said, my Mondays are super freaking easy. So on Tuesdays, it's a stacked day, but it's not so bad. Wednesday is a super easy day just because that day is a half day for this school, and then once it's Thursday, like I said, I'm back to back to back to back to back, and then by Friday it is like the easiest day of all easiest days. So I really love my schedule. I'm going to be so sad once it comes to an end because I have no clue what it's going to look like for next year. I'm currently sitting outside now. I just had my lunch in the classroom. I like to just sit outside just to get some air, get some sun. The background of this looks fake to me. It looks fake on the camera. Yeah, I like to just sit outside, be in the garden. There's like a little garden area here at the school. And I just like to take a moment to ground myself. This is like my grounding portion of my day. But I'm almost done. I think I have like maybe 4 more sessions to go and they're 30 minutes each. So like 2 more hours maybe to go. And then I should be on my merry way home. I still have to go to Dollar Tree to film a TikTok video that I'm going to upload later on today. So I'm just going to spend the rest of my time on my phone, and I will talk to you guys after work. To film a TikTok video so I can post tonight when I get back home. I'm doing a lot of like reorganization videos from TikTok. It's really fun. It's nothing what I do here on YouTube. It's something that I stumbled upon one day. Maybe I'll talk about it later, but I'm entering Dollar Tree now. I just finished filming the Dollar Tree video, and I got myself some Chocolate and a Hershey's chocolate because I'm craving chocolate right now, but I'm gonna go pick up my kids, pick up my dog, go home, and then we can have a sit down talk of my life. Okay guys, so I've officially made it back home. I have prepped dinner already. It's in the oven. So now it is time to talk about just updates in my life and like where I'm currently at in life. So the last time that you guys saw me, I was working in homes, and I think I mentioned that I was moving into the schools and never really gave you guys an update about the schools. So I have been working now in the schools for about 2 years, and when I tell you guys that it is the best, it has been the best decision that I've ever made, switching from home health and in clinic to now doing schools, because I am now on a school schedule, meaning that I get spring breaks, I get summer breaks, I get all of the holidays, and all of the winter breaks and stuff like that. And I'm using less of my car and less gas going to and from. It's been so nice being in the schools. And then the caseloads, I think I'm really lucky too, because my caseloads have been very extremely manageable. I have a lot of downtime. My supervisors, compared to last year to this year, they are so much more nicer to me this year versus last year. I feel like last year, you know, I got in the middle of the school year. I didn't know anything, so they were just stressed out of their mind, because obviously they have to do SLP things, which is like report writing and doing all that stuff, while also teaching me how to work in a school. So we got lucky again being paired together, and this time I'm working 4 days with the same supervisors that I had last year. So now I've learned what they like, what they don't like, what they expect of me, and kind of just building up my skills that way. And I feel like working in a school, because I work so side by side with my supervisors, I am learning a lot more than I would have ever learned in home health. When I think back, I'm like, wow, I was really, really bad at home health. There's a lot of things that I've learned now that I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I used to do that back then. There's just no supervision when you are in the home health or when you are in clinic. You are very much on your own figuring things out, while in a school, you know, there's somebody who's supposed to be there helping you out. So in that regard, I don't think I will ever go back to doing in-homes unless like there is absolutely no schools available and they're not paying the way that they should be. That's the only time I'll probably ever go back to like in clinics or go back to doing in-homes. Other than that, I'm so happy working with students who can stay in a session, and I don't have to sit with a student for an hour and you're kind of just like in and out with these kids. Like you get them, you do your little quick run around, and then boom, you're back in your classroom, and you're just like that the entire day. While in clinic, it's an hour with one 2-year-old, and 2-year-olds are so hard to entertain, so hard to keep engaged, and they're just so difficult in just getting them to do anything, because this is their first time learning structure, and you're like teaching everything to them. I used to be that type of person that was like, I love working with those kids, but I think at this point I've like so grown out of that, and I much prefer the older ones, like middle school and high school. Like I love those kids much more than I do the younger ones. But everybody has their preference, and that's totally fine. So I feel like as the weeks and the days go by, what am I going to do with this channel? I don't know. I feel like at this point I think I'm just going to keep vlogging my everyday life and just kind of showing you and talking to you guys about SLPA stuff and like where I'm at currently in life. Just because I feel like I've hit a fork in a road where it's like, okay, I've learned a lot in the field, but do I want to continue on and get my master's degree? Do I want to venture off and do something else? That's kind of like the fork that I've been left at currently, and I've been stuck at for months, just like thinking and thinking and thinking. I've officially started like, you know, dabbling into the applications and trying to reach out to schools for master's degree, and it's not something that I'm solidified. It's not something that I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put both my feet and jump into the water. No, I'm like dipping my toe in, trying to test the waters kind of thing, because I just don't know what I want to do. And I feel like this platform that I've built for myself, I feel like it's the perfect platform to kind of unravel that journey with you guys, because I started off this journey, you know, being a SLPA, and now I'm like, okay, now what? Like, there's so much to this. So I'm back. I probably will just continue vlogging and continue talking to you guys as long as you continue listening. So I'm gonna continue checking in on my food. I also want to post more clothes. So here's another thing is that I started doing is I started Depop. I started selling clothes on this side. I started selling clothes online, and that's kind of like how I'm making my extra money. It's kind of how I've been making my extra money as of right now. So I'm gonna see if I can do that with a little bit of sunlight that I do have, and just because I want to make some extra income. So anyways, I'm going to relax now, wait for my dinner to be ready, and yeah, let's see what the rest of the day brings. Belly is ready. Plated it nice and nice. I'm gonna set up right here. I'm gonna need my TikTok that I filmed, extra hot, my bowl. I'm gonna fill up my water bottle. And I'm so ready to sit down and just eat. So I've come to Michael's because my son needs to do a project for his school that's due on Friday. So we came to Michael's to see if we can find everything that he needs for this project and try to see if we could try to do it. Well, we're going to have to do it every day after school this entire week until he has to turn it in on Friday. So we're going to go in, see if we can find everything that we need. I have the puppy with me. Let's go. Okay. I think we'll find what you need. We ended up not finding anything at Michael's. We came home and now we're all in like our own little bubbles as of right now. I'm gonna end the vlog here just because there's nothing else that's gonna happen for the rest of the night. And I want to be able to edit this video and upload it while I still can. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click the notification bell so you do know when I do upload. Follow me on all my social media. I'm at SLPA. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.